Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 6, and in the last episode, we finished off right here at the slime chunk. That is before we got disconnected and had to come in and try that outro again. That was still so weird. So we can definitely hashtag blame Prowl on that one, even though he wasn't around. But yeah, we dug out this slime chunk. Well, it wasn't done in the episode, but during the course of that episode, I was working on digging this out. So this goes all the way down to Y5. We can see the fully powered beacon down below. And the cool thing is that according to Chunk Base, this chunk right here is also another slime chunk. So we do have a double slime chunk. Now, I'm not too sure about this side. I haven't actually seen slime over here. But at the beginning of the season while I was mining, I did see the slime down below. So that is how I knew for sure that this was a slime chunk. And I should probably not do that too close to the edge. Before we get started on today's project, I do have a plan of how I want to tackle this. So I do have the chunk dug out. That was a big part of it. But you'll also notice that I do have cobblestone slabs right there to kind of map out my spawn layers. Now, I totally forgot that I needed a little bit of space for the collection system below. So I actually have to move those slabs up a bit, and I think that will end up removing a layer, which is totally fine because there are 12 there right now, so I guess that would give us 11. Now, here's the thing. Season 1, this is going to go on for quite some time. So what I'm thinking is we make this look a little bit prettier. And to do that, what I'm thinking is instead of using cobblestone slabs, I do want to use smooth stone slabs. So what we need to do first is actually build up some sort of auto smelter, and it's going to have to be a bigger one because the one that I made is not going to quite do the job as fast as I would like it to. So before we get started, let's go ahead and build up a smelter that's going to take all of this cobblestone here that we collected, and it's going to turn it to stone all the way into our smooth stone here. So I have an idea of how I want to do that, and I guess we can build it right here. So I think it's best that we place in the smelters for the smooth stone, and then we can work backwards from there because it'll be a little bit easier to figure out this way. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and then double chest facing this way as well. And then hopper. I'm going to have to double check that one. I'm not quite sure if that one ran into the back of that double chest like I thought it did. And then a hopper running into that chest. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Perfect. So that's going to have our stone coming in. It's going to go into that chest. It is going to filter evenly into these chests, which are then going to filter evenly into our furnaces here. And I'm really hoping I did my math correctly, but I think to actually do this project, we need, I think, 22 stacks of cobblestone. And I know I don't have much coal. I'm definitely going to burn all my coal on this project. But hey, it's going to be worth it. We are going to have a very nice looking slime farm down below. So let me go ahead and finish the rest of this up. Alrighty, the item elevator is in place. Now all we need to do is set up the furnaces for our cobblestone that turns into the regular stone. So we need to put a hopper there, hopper into that one, and hoppers running into those hoppers. And let's go ahead and grab our last 4 furnaces. And I guess it doesn't really matter which way we place them. So let's go ahead and do it like this. And then, of course, we do need hoppers running into the top of these ones. And then double chests. And I am left over with 1 hopper. So I made this in my redstone world first. And I could have sworn I needed 20. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16... 17, 18, 19. Everything looks correct, though. So, I guess we'll see. This is done. Now all we have to do is place in our coal, and then we place our cobblestone up here, and then we can watch it do its thing. The coal is in place, and I did have to go mining for a little bit more. As I said, this burned up all my coal, and I'm going to have to make some sort of kelp farm or something later on down the road. But everything is set. Each furnace has 48 coal inside. So I think, what is that? 5 times 4, that's 20 stacks. It should be able to process. And like I said, if I did my math right, I think I only need 22 to get the job done. But let's go ahead and get this started. So this should work. So we see that going through, and we'll go ahead and feed. Why does it keep coming back into my inventory? What is going on? Did I break something? Okay, so this is working already. We can see it here. All 4 of these are on, and then we do have our stone here. And then we should be getting, oh wow, that is going pretty quick. So if it will accept these other stacks I'm trying to place in, I don't know why. Oh, okay, now it's going in. Okay, so I do need to place more in, but yeah, this thing is working. And again, I did do a tutorial on this for those of you interested. Not the 4 times one as this is here, but I did do one on a single one. So with a single line like this, going into the elevator, going into another smelter. So basically, like you see here, we are turning the cobblestone into stone, which is then going to turn into the smooth stone here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. We are going to let it cook. And I guess what we can do is start working on more of the slime chunk down below while we let all this cook, because we are right next to the chunk. So yeah, this is for sure going to be working while we are down below. So I just realized that I am going to need magma blocks for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly hop into the nether and grab myself some magma blocks. Now, I don't think I probably need as many as I'm digging out. But I mean, when it comes to magma blocks, I mean, they just come up so quick, it's hard not to take as much as you can get. So, I mean, I'm actually quite surprised that this vein ends right here, because I don't know about all of you, but when I dig out magma blocks, I'm like, okay, this is a very small vein, and then it ends up being like 10 blocks deep, and then it goes like 20 blocks out, like something like that. Like that probably goes way out there somewhere, and I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, because there are no gas at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to quit talking, and we are going to head back to the base. So what I'm thinking is, if this is going to be a double slime chunk, I'm thinking we can place our snow golems down the center right here. So all the slime will come this way, and then from this chunk they'll come this way towards the center of the 2 chunks. And thankfully, so snow golems do melt in a desert biome. So thankfully, right here, it's still a plains biome, so we don't have to worry about the snow golem melting. So we can place them right here, and then I want to run the collection system going this way, and I want to be able to collect this at the surface. So I want to have a water elevator bringing all the items up to the top and up to some sort of storage up here. So that is the plan. Now it's just a matter of execution. So I went ahead and laid out the blueprint for the platform. So we have 3 wide on each side. We do have a 3-block gap for that to happen. Where did you just fall from? Okay, so it broke. So I have no idea where that just fell from. Yeah, that was so weird. And yeah, since I've been setting this up, you will also notice, get out of here, that I do have, for the most part, all of my snow golems lined up, except for the last one. I wanted to do that one on camera. Let's go ahead and get these. And since I've been setting up, I came up with over 4 stacks of slime balls. So, I mean, just with what I have here, this thing has already been pretty productive. So, before I almost got landed on by a big slime, what I was saying is I have a 3-block gap right here for the big slime to fall through. And then we do have fence gates or brick walls. That way, they're not going to land here. So, I noticed this, for those of you who saw my very first season of my survival series, I made a slime farm, and this was an issue right here. So each one had a block under it just like this on each level, and then the slime would jump, and then they would get right here and somehow manage to kill my iron golems that I had. So we are going to have this bottom level be the magma blocks, because this is where they're going to die when they try to get to this snow golem here. And then the rest of them are going to try to jump, and then of course there is going to be nothing for them to land on. So let's go ahead, we're going to head up top and place in the last snow golem. Now what I've been doing here is just placing down some rails, throwing down, oh. Oh man. Wow, that was very close. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again, and I am on a bit of a safer platform this time, and I am crouched. Is that slime down below? Yep. See, they are spawning while I'm up here, so that's good. Can't imagine what it'd be like when I actually have all the platforms in. So like I was saying, I place down rails, I put down the minecart, I break the rails, and then I just center the minecart like this, and then I go ahead and make my snow golem. Bam, and then we just give him a little nudge into the minecart, and then we can go ahead and let's see, we can put these blocks back first, and I'm pretty sure I don't need these ones. We just need blocks over the top one to protect it from the rain, because rain will kill our golem. Let's go ahead, we're going to take this back, I don't know where that went, and place in our brick fence, or brick wall, like this. Now you will notice, if you didn't see it, the other snow golems had faces showing, so I found out recently that we can actually remove the pumpkin off of their heads by shearing them. So all we do is this, and that is the face of the snow golem. Oh wow, look at all of them. More have spawned since I started digging down. Yeah, so that is just them spawning on this bottom layer. And yeah, this slime farm is very promising. So let's go ahead and not get ourselves killed. So we have 3 big slime and then a couple medium-sized ones. Yeah, this thing is, yeah, this is going to be a very productive farm, I think. Just like that, I have over a stack of slime balls once again. So again, this farm does seem to be very promising. Now the next thing we have to do is set up the water elevator, which I've already set up the redstone for this, and this is the same redstone that we used for the water elevator in the skeleton farm a couple episodes ago, except this water elevator is now going to go all the way up to the surface into our collection chest. Now, to get that in there, what we need to do, we are going to have our hopper minecart running around down here, picking up all the slime balls. It's going to bring it over here. It's going to unload and then drop it into our water elevator over here. And this should do it right here. So we have ourselves a working automatic minecart unloader. Let's go ahead and place down our hopper minecart, and that's going to go along the tracks. And let's say it picks up, if I can throw it down, picks up a stack of slime on its way back. It's going to go all the way back over here, and this minecart is going to unload completely, and it's going to go down, filter through here, and of course this would be our water elevator right here, so it would be shooting all the way up to the surface. But as you can see here, the minecart is still in place, it is unloading, and once it unloads completely, it's going to go and take off once again down the track. So again, I do have a tutorial for this one if you want to build this in your own world or realm. And yeah, this thing is so useful to have. I love this thing. And we are back at the surface, and this is where I thought I saw a creeper around here. Gotta keep my eye on you. This is where the elevator comes all the way up. So let's go ahead and place in our water source and wait for it to go down. And then we will know it has in fact turned into a water elevator once we see the bubbles up top. So that is going to take probably a few seconds because it is going all the way down to Y5 is where I took it down to. Yep. Oh, that was actually pretty quick. All right. So I wonder, see if we can actually test this here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to go ahead and throw this stack overboard, and hopefully that landed onto the track. I have no idea. That kind of just disappeared. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see in just a moment, won't we? Oh, okay, there they are. Okay, they're all coming up. So let's go ahead. We're gonna stand here. So all of our slime is shooting up from the bottom, and the creeper is walking away. That's good. So of course this is gonna go into a chest, and I'm not just gonna stand here and collect it like this, because that would, yeah, that's asking for trouble. Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong doing it this way. So yeah, I just wanted to test it out. It does in fact work, and like I said, we are going to run this into some sort of collection system. And the reason why I wanted to try to center it is because, again, if this is going to be a double slime chunk, I wanted the storage to be somewhere in the center of the two chunks. So this actually worked out perfectly. Now everything is pretty much done. I just need to place in some hoppers up top into our chests, and then from there all I need to do is place in all of the spawning platforms. Alrighty, the farm is completely done, but one thing I've noticed so far is that I'm only getting slime spawns on the top level, as you see right there. So I'm still getting quite a decent amount, but again, there goes a big one. They are only spawning on the top. I haven't seen any drop from any of the lower levels, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I know they changed the spawning radius, so I am 49 blocks up from the bottom level, and then I try to bring a glass little bridge out so I can stand directly above the farm, but still I'm not getting any spawns on any of the lower levels. And I do know I am near a mine shaft, so I probably have a little bit more lighting up to do, but for the moment, yeah, like I said, I'm only getting spawns on the top level here. So I've been AFKing, just trying to figure out what's going on, but let's go ahead and take a look at what I have so far. Okay, so here is my little collection system, and I don't think the slime came up from that last one, or it might have because I walked away for a second, but we have this going down, filtering into the bottom chest. So this bottom chest is going to fill up first, and then it will fill up the top chest. But yeah, so far I do have 4 stacks and almost another half stack of slime balls. So, like I said, we are getting a decent amount. Now, as far as selling goes, because I'm not getting as much as I would like... Oh, there they go right there. That's so fun to watch. And there they go, pouring in. We got 4 more. So maybe what I'll do is sell a stack of slime balls for a diamond each. I think that's fair, maybe even 2 diamonds, because yeah, I would have to AFK this for quite some time at its current rate to even get a decent amount of slime. So yeah, I know what I've been doing with the meat is selling a half stack for a diamond, so I may do that. We'll see what I end up doing. We'll figure out how much more slime we can get. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards a diamond for a half stack at the moment. So with that being said, the slime farm is completely finished. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. That way we can start making sticky pistons for all of our redstone projects. And of course, we can start selling slime at the shop. So this is the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you next time.